it's a night of reflection. It's a night of reflection. It's a family time get together where we get to discuss us and see the way forward for us, examine our challenges, look at our strongholds, see our triumphs, and it's a night of reflection, possible defeats, and if there is any, as it is with every organization, and also what you think we can add to not only this show but to the Spice of Ehalakasa to help us get a further reach. So that's why tonight we've converged here. And so you can please share the link to others or well-meaning family members of Ehalakasa, so you can all join in. So we can have these solemn moments. And there'll be of course performances if you have pieces to share. I have a piece to share. I believe you also have pieces to share as well. Then so the 1 hour elapses. Yes. So, and let me say special thanks to Sir Black, Ibo Pujo Ibo, and also Etiahene, who have been working so hard to make sure that this show comes up every Friday. It's not easy because this show, the interval it's only 1 week, and it's not easy maintaining the momentum, keeping the pace up, and also keeping the drive, and also keeping it all going week after week, scouting for artists, for guests. Trust me, it's not easy, but they've really done a great job, and I've even lost count of how many episodes we've had. Trust me, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and thank you also for being wonderful audiences to us. Charlie, pardon us if we've Charlie me, and also Ifuma in the house. Ifuma, I think she was in a couple of minutes ago. Something we have said, done that did not go too well. Forgive us, and let's strive forward and see what the seasons ahead of us bring to the table. So Charlie, so much love to all of you, and please keep sharing the link so we get more people on the call tonight. All right, so Ohima Makida, can you unmute and let's vibe? Okay, I see Nana you're in Shein. Okay, also in the house.
What did you say?
Oh, I was asking you to kindly unmute so we share a little thoughts on the Ehalakasa so far, and what you think we can do to improve the family or our presence in the poetry space and also in the world at large. But first of all, thank you so much for being very consistent. You've been so consistent. One of them. If nobody shows up, Ohima Makida will show up. For real. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Really showing that he lives in you. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I love the Ehalakasa.
Yes, so
I
far.
think the answer to the question as to what the organization can do to improve or to expand is one I think that has to do with individual commitment first, and when I say commitment, I'm talking about transcending wherever you are mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, now to transcend that, because we are moving to another age, and we have moved, and nothing is the same, and change starts in the individual. Organizations can't change without individual change and a common vision. And so I know I love the Ehalakasa, and it has brought a more understanding for me. And I think that one of the steps would be to reach out globally and to add a component that allows Ehalakasa to grow financially.
I think that's very important. Thank you so much for that wonderful input. Let me say salutes to brothers who just joined in, Ian Korte, Ziyali, and also the humankind, Charlie Akwaba. So tonight is a family meeting, family reunion, coming to have discussions and introspections as well as introspections as well with regards to Ehalakasa and the whole movement and the family, getting to know how the year has gone in perspective and looking at what we can also do to improve upon our reach and also march forward in order to stamp our signature as far as the art world is concerned. So that's why I've come here tonight. And of course, we'll get to share pieces as well. All right, so if you are joining us tonight, MC Akwaba. All right, so and if anyone has a piece to share, you could just lift a finger as well. But we'll be having discussions randomly. And thank you all once again for being such wonderful audiences throughout the year. All right. Yo, Ziali, everything cool for a side? So tonight, I beg, if I call you, you go feel on mute, then we vibe small. Yeah. All right. Nice. All right. So okay. So in the spirit of Christmas, let me share this piece. This piece I wrote. I don't know how long. It's been very long, but I tried. And I missed performing it. You know, Charlie. Some of us we were away from church for too long, so and it's the only space that we get to share such pieces, Charlie. So let me share this piece with you. As the shepherds lay in the loamy fields, in the cold nights with only chills, angels flood the sky, singing glory, glory, as they soar above the high and the lowly hills, heralding the breath of the King of all kings, whose eternal kingdom has only been heard of, but of a sort never seen. In the ambience of a holy night so serene, God's love revolution so begins. The stars shone so bright that night. Wise men had come from afar to bow before the newborn Christ to behold his awesome might. It was foretold he would be the greatest in the history of all mankind. More than glorious, marvelous was this planiferous sight, a radiating light through the corridors of compassion cast down from above. A showcase of the Father's eternal love, God himself in flesh incarnated, here on earth with us to emancipate us. The reconciliation between the holy God and sinners, our perfect redemption from eternal darkness. Yeshua, the Messiah, the hope of humanity, to free us, our Redeemer, from death eternally. Born to Joseph and to the Blessed Virgin Mother Mary, and with no royal diadem, the King is born in Bethlehem. Many believed he would be a man of military stature, a soldier to mark the end of the oppressor, more like Hercules or Conan the Destroyer, a Superman flying high kicks like Jet Li, throwing deadly punches like Azuma Nelson, swift like Muhammad Ali. An expert in military combat and strategy, a street fighter, a typical Nazarene, a rebellious leader, a terror never seen, one who would shake up the Roman Empire, but on the contrary, he had come to love the whosoever, to break the theology of the Pharisee, destroying heresies and to embrace every living creature, the Prince of Peace. One who would bring death to its knees, King eternally. His kingdom stretching far beyond the lands and the high seas. Greatness beyond measure, in a manger, born in humility. The government upon his shoulder like no other, destroying every captivity. The conquering line of the tribe of Judah, the Lamb of Jehovah, clothed in honor and majesty. All hail the Messiah. Sing hallelujah to the King of all glory. For unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given. The government shall be upon his shoulder. His name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. All right, thank you. So as we share tonight and we share this piece, I pray for the peace of the Creator himself to be poured in your lives tonight, and everything that had to wear you down throughout the year and seems to be still I pray that all those heaviness, weight of heaviness will be lifted off. All right, thank you so much. All right, nice. Okay, I see some hands lifted up. Okay, but let me say salutes to so somebody else joined. Okay, the same people. All right, so Hima Makida, I see your hand up.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, please, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I think the screen is frozen or something. I wrote this last a couple of years back for Veronica Bain, um, and it's titled "The Night Before Christmas."
Nice.
This offering is for the baby boys who grew up and became saviors, for the teenage girls who deliver light into darkness alone, for the women who die without knowing real love for themselves because they give it all away to others, for the girls whose innocence was stolen before they could say yes and no. It's for the ride or die angels, friends who will deliver a baby if they have to. It's for the church girls who were kicked out for being pregnant, and for the mamas who stayed no matter what, and for the ones who couldn't stay. This is for them too. It was the night before Christmas. This is the story of the birth of a baby born to a teenager. She said an angel revealed to her that she would deliver a boy whose life would transform and bring light to the world. They would call him Messiah, Son of the Most High, King of Kings. Oh, holy night. Luke described it as a night unlike any other. The stars were shining brightly in the sky. Shepherds were minding sheep in the field, and a magi from Nubia was following a star toward a miracle. Excitement was in the atmosphere. There was hope for peace on earth and goodwill to all. It was going to be a new day. Oh, night divine. Hidden between the lines of scripture is what really went down that night. It is a preposterous story of a young, pregnant, unmarried teenage girl who claimed to be a virgin. The scribe writes that on this night, she rode a donkey 106 miles from the village of Nazareth to Bethlehem with her boyfriend, Joseph. By the time they arrived, she was in labor. Joseph combed the city for shelter, but there were no rooms available. Unaware, this teenager cradled the light of the world in her womb. The innkeeper said, "We have no room all night when Christ was born." We have imagined an enchanting snowy winter night, complete with shepherds and trees and toys and little drummer boys, but it doesn't snow in Bethlehem, and it was not a silent night. This was her first child, and her mama wasn't there, and her boyfriend wasn't allowed. She labored there in a cave that was not tidy and clean, like the sweet nativity scene that graces our mantle and looks so serene. Oh no, it was a tearful, lonely, bloody scene. Oh night when Christ was born. It is written that she labored through the night, an angel came. If we are awake, we can testify to a moment when we just couldn't take it anymore and somebody shows up, an angel. And I can imagine some woman passing by, coming upon this crazy scene and stopping to help a young girl in distress. As dawn broke, she gave birth to a baby boy who would be called Emmanuel, King of Kings, Savior, and they wrapped him in strips of cloth torn from his mother's dress and laid them there upon her breast. A heavenly choir lifted their voices and sang, "Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels singing. Oh, night when Christ was born." And then that morning there was joy. Tonight we celebrate the birth of Yeshua. This story is not outdated. Light is born into the world every day. Every day is new, and we are called to be angels who show up and deliver light to the world. Let your light be blinding.
Wow, Charlie, wasn't that beautiful? The nativity story told in such beauty and class, Charlie. That's Ohima Makeda for you. Classic piece right there. That was super beautiful. And please don't forget to send in your comments through the chat box. If you're feeling what's going on tonight, just share your love to your chat box tonight. And I see my brother, I am Eddie, also in the house. Charlie, Eddie, what's up? Yo, Susanna, I see you from muted. Do you have anything to say? And what's up with you, first of all? Susanna? Oh, okay. Yo, I am Eddie.
Yo, Nati, are there? Sorry, I was a
Yo,
bit away from the phone. Yeah,
Charlie.
I was just soaking that poem, Charlie. It just hit me in all kinds of places, Charlie.
Nice.
The perspective, man, that poem was just dope. It was just dope. I was literally typing if there was somewhere I could get to like listen to the poem again, like.
Wow.
Cause yeah, it's that dope. Honestly, like
Mm.
if she could do it again or something, I don't know.
Yes. What we're trying to do is next week, most definitely, we shall have a repeat of the same session and even have it more improved. So we'll ask her to share it again next week,
Yeah,
Charlie. That was a super beautiful piece, and
that would be nice. And
yeah, man.
like I want like unrestricted access to the poem whenever, because I would love to listen over and over and over and over again. It's just a
Wow.
beautiful poem. Honestly, it's
Nice.
just a beautiful poem.
Charlie, thank you so much for those beautiful words. Eddie. Eddie is another phenomenal poet, Charlie, that Ehalakasa has been blessed with over the years, been grinding, Charlie. So, Eddie, tell me, how has it gone so far, not only with the Talk Party, but with Ehalakasa over the years, especially with the new challenge the world is facing with the COVID? And what do you think we can do also to have it more improved and to have a wider reach also?
Yeah, it's been difficult generally over the period. I think at the height of the whole thing, all these online platforms sprung up and there was a lot going on. But over the period, as things began to subside, people kind of went back to their lives, and most of these online stuff went down. But Ehalakasa has pulled through and has kept going, so which is very encouraging. Honestly, I haven't always been able to join, but I've always seen that it happens. So I'm actually not that surprised, because Ehalakasa is one of, if not the oldest poetry like vehicle in Ghana. It's been very consistent over the period. There has been years long since before I knew about poetry, and it's still here. So I'm not that surprised the whole online thing is happening, but I feel there's still a bit more we could do in terms of getting the numbers. I don't know how many numbers we get on YouTube and Facebook, because I see the numbers that join here. It's just like when we used to have all these outside shows, you the people that attend are generally poets and very poetry spoken word enthusiasts. So not much has changed. But yeah, we hope that as we continue to go, definitely poetry has come a long way from even when I joined and where we've come to, but there's still more room for improvement. And we just have to keep pushing and keep pushing the art into spaces where sometimes we know that it's not even that accepted, but yeah, we're still going to do what we do regardless. So yeah, nice. maybe we could at some point sometimes add IG to it and do some Facebook lives and stuff if and whenever they are possible. Yeah, I understand the Zoom, we're able to like extend it to all these other platforms, but I think sometimes if we could like randomly do some of these things on the platforms themselves, where we can get reactions on those platforms themselves, it will go a long way to also continue to push poetry and just continue to have conversations as to how we can get better. Because I've seen those conversations in the Poetry Association of Ghana group. So yeah, dialogue, talk, see how we can push the art, and yeah, just put it out there. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to performing and then putting out more works, and yeah, hope for the best, honestly. So
nice.
I think I'm talking too much.
Valid points right there, beautiful inputs, very important. by I Am Eddie. And talking of performance, Ehalakasa is back to the National Theatre. So far, we've had 2 shows, and yes, and it will continue. Next month is the first Thursday of every month at the National Theatre from 7 to 9 p.m. So please make a date with us. All right, nice. So I mean, do you have anything to share? Don't necessarily have to be in the spirit of the season, but anything you feel deep within you to share, you feel someone needs to hear.
Well, since the party, let's all share something.
Nice one.
Okay, so with these bare hands, I built her an entire home. One with bedroom windows facing the east, and windows that sits and waits for sunrise with the anxiety of a lover pacing the deserted arrival hall of an airport. A front porch that faces the west, occupied by 2 rocking chairs so we could still rock together even on our worst days. And after all the life in our bodies is all spent on reasons convincing enough that we are worth being together, we will gather together whatever is left of the rest of our bodies, hitchhike ourselves all the way up to the front porch with our backpacks of memories, sit and watch the sun set in a rise, the basement hide all the days she killed with a beautiful morning smiles, a front lawn, and a garage we'll never need because she will never stop driving me crazy. But then she left. When she left, on the bedroom floor, she left a half-open suitcase full of the sound of her laughter. On the bed, another full of her perfectly, beautifully broken mirrored smiles. In the basement, the sound of her voice carrying on its back my name, echoing the hallways of what used to be our home. When she left, she carelessly left splatters of herself all over the kitchen floor, sinks, and walls. Her aroma still stands in the kitchen doorway. Her essence still hangs behind the door like a colorful raincoat waiting for the rain. Memories of her still hangs in the closet. I haven't been able to bring myself to take down, fold, and tuck away into moving boxes. The Salvation Army track still sits in the front of our home with its engine still running like thoughts of her on my mind. When she left so full of herself. She left our home empty. She took the breath in the walls with her. She left in such haste. She mistakenly took the wrong bunch of keys on the counter. The one that has the key to my heart hanging on. Thank you.
Wow, Charlie. Those last statements just hit me hard. Charlie, thank you so much for sharing that beautiful piece. When she left with the keys to your heart. Man, Charlie, deep. Thank you so much. So that was I Am Eddie. All right, so let's move on to Ziali. Ziali, what's up? Can you unmute and let's vibe? So when I call your name now, you're muted, Charlie. You know the deal. Ziali has also been a very major part of this show throughout the year. Well, let me say the years, because it's been more than a year now, sharing with us beautiful artistry. Yo, Ziali. Straight from the Jazz Alley. Is Ziali there? Okay, I am a Chinese. Kindly unmute Ziali. Yes, okay, says he is having issues with his network, but we pray and hope his network gets better so he can share his piece. Nice. Okay, so we'll have Ziali share his thoughts on Ehalakasa so far with the TalkParty, as well as the whole movement and the family, and what he thinks we can add to improve or spice up our activities and have an extend or expand our reach. Yeah, man. Is Ziali muted? Still, yo, I am a trying. Can you help us here? Please allow Ziali to unmute and let's vibe. Okay. I see Ibad also in the house. Ibad, Charlie, what's up? Akwawa to you, and also Barika Disangla to you. as get to the end of the year. Oh, Zialik still can't mute. Yo, Ibad, what's up?
Oh, Hulu. No,
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So as we work on Ziali, let's have a chit chat with Ibad. Ibad, how far with you? And so far, how's your experience been with Ehalakasa? And how is it going?
Oh, it has been cool. As I joined them, it has been almost a year now, and I've got to meet a whole lot of people who I'm still learning from. So it's helping me a lot. Sometimes I ask for advice from some of them and all that.
I'm glad to hear that. And what has been some of the challenges for you?
As for me, currently I don't think there are any much challenges. Just that I sometimes go up and on because of school and all that. But I'm still trying to cope. Yes.
Nice. And what do you think we can do to also improve on our activities, be it online or the face-to-face or physical meeting?
Yeah. I don't have any ideas right now, but as time goes on, maybe if there are any ideas, I'll share them with you.
Okay, nice. We'll be very much glad to receive them. All right. Thanks so much, Bart. Thanks so much. And keep enjoying your ride with Ehalakasa. And we know and we believe it to be forever. Yes, sir. All right. So Susanna, what's up? Susanna is unmuted, but she's still silent. Nice one. Yo, Ziali still can't unmute. Oh. Yo, Echiani, are you there? Kindly help us here. But I think you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Or what do you like?
I think it's from his end.
From his end. Because I see Nana Yuichi unmuting.
Yeah.
So Ziali, you can try seamlessly. Yo, Nana Yuichi, what's up? Kindly unmute and let's vibe.
Cool.
Charlie Afishapa. Nice. It is so far. What has been your experience? What do you see Ehalakasa doing better in the future?
Yeah. Actually, I left some time back. I thought Ehalakasa died. Really, I thought. But looking at really content Friday, it's something really. It's really good. What I think we can do to stand this fight, like love what we are doing, just be sharing, because you can't say everyone like we are. If you know they like what they do, as I say, before from so them, then we push it to a very high level. I think to make people to laugh, and all that. I think the numbers is really low. I think that's the only thing I've seen so far. But looking at things, chat, if we love, we push it to a very, we share on our platforms, even on my days, WhatsApp, Facebook, those with high numbers, followers and stuff, we can be sharing it. I think it will really help. I think that's
Yes, and I love what you mentioned at the last bit. I think what we've not done too well is sharing and pushing the stuff. Sometimes if anyone will make a design, put it out there, only one share, only one comment, and you wonder if the Ehalakasians don't really see it or whether they go asleep on it. You can't really tell, Charlie. And sometimes you talk plenty, like you are talking too much. But this is for us, is by us, and it is us. You understand? So I beg, as we are the ones here, we will come and go, others will also come. So as we are here in our time, let's all grind because it's for all of us. And please feel that sense of belongingness. Let it be own a Ehalakasa and run with it. Push it like you push your personal stuff as well. You understand? And it's quite discouraging. So I'm glad you touched on that. So let's all share, because almost all of us here, not almost all of us here are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are everywhere, Twitter, Charlie, we're there everywhere. So I beg, let's do what to pour in the support. All right, so Ziali, what's up?
We're running on. Good evening.
Nice. Charlie, good evening, bro. What are you going for your side?
Everything nice for back here.
Great.
The
great,
Christmas
great.
they start this, so
Charlie, and for those of you who don't know, Ziali is one of the people who started Rainmakers. If you've heard of Rainmakers, he used to be at where the place is around TV3 there, everyone.
Afrikiku.
Afrikiku, yeah man, Rainmakers. So so he's been one of those who have been holding high the flag of poetry in Ghana right here, and not only as an organizer, but also as a performing artist himself. So Charlie, he's a great man, great artist. Yo, Ziali, so you've been to the show more than once, and you've been a great witness, and you've been one of the most consistent audience as well. Very much appreciated. So far, what have you seen? What do you think can be improved upon, and what advice would you give to the house and the family and to all of us?
I mean, thank you first of all for the question. It's what you guys do is awesome. That's why I think we keep coming back. Still a platform where we can express ourselves poetically. And consistency, you guys have been on the ball. I mean, I know that Friday I will catch you for here. So so I think that has been good. And honestly, so far so good. Unless maybe the technical issues that at this point I don't think you can control. But then otherwise, maybe internet and things like that. Otherwise, it's all good. I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
Nice. Charlie, and thank you so much for the support also, Charlie. Much love to you. Thank you so much, Ziali.
Thank you.
All right, so let's hear from Nino. What's up, bro?
I get Christmas point for you.
Oh, okay. I beg. Sorry, Charlie. So make you serve on my beg.
Okay. Somewhere there was some kind Christmas. Somewhere there was some kind of Christmas. Where chopping no be indomie. Or sobolo no be for tie and die. Someone must drink the wine. For the Christmas man can pass. It shall be red. It say red before the fire. See, the man is driven by his lanky desire. They would read incantations. We will hear them from across the room. The incantations written on their soul. We will hear them littered in their blues. Somewhere there was some kind of Christmas. An electrocution running through their loins. A combination of interplay of how many reindeers flew their grates and what gifts did they bring. His stomach was twice as big. The koshoko really chop on. The Hamatan, she says she go cut on. You know they wear drawers. In slim black buttocks set like bell. Something they toss. Somewhere there was some kind of Christmas. He will put his sack down with newsprint wrapped gifts down and unbuckle his extra large belt. He would slip the cap from off his head and she would sit between his laps, grinning like the goblin she had become, for she's graduated from being Santa's elf. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was I breaking?
No. I was the one who so call me one pass through this time my hearing.
All right, Charlie, Merry Christmas.
Charlie, many happy returns, and many more poems coming from to expect from Ziali in the coming years?
Yo. Many.
Somewhere there was some kind of Christmas. Yeah, man. The last line, I beg, make you repeat that last line. I don't hear.
To graduate from being Santa and elf, grinning like the goblin she had become, but she had graduated from being Santa's elf. She upgrade.
So that's Ziali right there. With that very interesting piece. Nice. All right. So, yo, Nino, what's up?
I feel the piece. Yo. Yo.
Charlie, what's up, Nino?
I think they hear me.
Yeah, they hear loud and clear.
Okay, bye. The piece boss can bring.
Wow. Charlie. Charlie. Oh, okay, we lost Nino right there. Charlie, but you guys should expect more from Ziali, as well as
Yay. I'm back.
Yeah, man. Charlie, you want to go for a second?
Hello. I'm back.
Yes. So, what were some of the things you identified with Ehalakasa, and what you think?
Hey, you see, my place is crazy. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
hey, I need that.
So put party for them.
They were my life.
Charlie. So, what are some of the things Ehalakasa can bring on board?
Please, a question again.
Like, what do you think we can do the activities of Ehalakasa?
The activities where they show.
Say again, like say the online poetry, the show at the National Theatre are reached to the secondary schools and all.
Yeah. Okay, so then I don't really know about Ehalakasa like that. So it be through the invite I get for Instagram way I can know more. So I'll go YouTube way. I see more pieces about them. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So then like I feel say the hype day low. The hype day low. So at least if we do a session for Instagram, like whereby the way we go live for here, no, like for the Zoom, no. If we go search a day or two, like in a week, if you go online like once or twice in a week for Facebook, so no for Instagram, whereby we go share one handles, then we all go live, then go invite people, then go join me live, then we go do some session before there. I think it'd be cool. Then we feel Twitter space too for like for the family. Like I think that one too cool. That one too will help in the hype.
Oh, nice, Charlie. Very well noted. Valid points right there, and it will take into consideration. Very important for our Charlie. He says that the hype is low, and I agree. And it's not a job of one person, Charlie. The they are trying, but if you guys know who the thing up, the thing will be. You understand? You guys know who them up. You understand? It be us. We know we go push on that thing. Yeah. So I beg next year, maybe we all repent and push them harder. Very well. All right. So thank you so much. That was very important input. Yo, Ian Metanoia.
Yeah. So I don't know if I get peace or I don't get peace.
You don't know if you get peace or you don't get peace.
Because me, I know it's just like about a poor Christmas.
It don't necessarily have to be Christmas though. But if you have a piece you want to share, you could just go ahead and share.
I beg, make you guys pardon me for my piece and for my title too. Okay, so the title of this piece is Foreplay.
Okay.
All right, so right about now, I'm to right about now. Your tie clutch to my waist inside the comfort. I hope it's comfort here. The lights are turned off. You're about to get turned on. Our four legs would be on display tonight. Let's play tonight. Let's play tonight.
Sorry, I meant let's foreplay tonight. Our legs will be in action tonight. No room for contention tonight. I'm disciplined. I've sanctioned my inactions to be in action tonight. Let's F play tonight. I'm sorry. I meant let's foreplay tonight. Your right thigh clinging to my hip, gliding through the hairs on my thigh. Baby, let's go paragliding tonight. My thigh gliding through your inner thigh, passing through the thigh spots. Your toes crunching each other like gnashing teeth. Your body flowing like the sea. Yeah, I see your left thigh hanging on my hip bone, gliding below. Slow as it gets, emotions start to grow. Legs lock each other tighter like a goodbye embrace. Dancing to a reggae tune, our legs are having a busy signal. First time seeing them in action without contention. Our four legs are playing tonight. It's a foreplay night. Thank you.
Okay, so he was talking about four corners. For those of you like Ziali whose minds were going somewhere, he was talking about the four corners we used to play as kids, where we used to put four poles there and we played out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
In case of your minds were going hyper. Ziali, I saw you right there. All right, so next year look for a show that features Ziali, Nino. Who else have we got? Efe the poet, Akambo. Who else for come through? Who else we Charlie? Sir Black, yeah man. So we'll have a special show for this special group of poets I just mentioned to play the four corners, yeah man. So 4 points for the four corners. So that was an interesting piece from my man Nino. I see some fresh boys to the joining, and I see Bonkwa the fancy also joining in. Yeah, man. Yo, Ibad.
Yeah.
What's up? You say something?
Oh, yeah, I want to ask you something.
Yeah, man.
It's about the senior high competition.
Okay.
I want to know like the criteria used in choosing the schools. Is it random or there are some specific schools that you choose?
You mean the slums?
Yeah.
We have partner schools that we run those workshops with. But then if in your school you also want your school to participate and you already be a part of Ehalakasa, we could just discuss backstage with Sir Black, then we can get your school involved as well.
Okay.
And let me say, it was through those workshops that best poets like Deji, who else? Akambo, yes, Akambo, okay. Berlin, yes. So super amazing poets, and these are some of the fruits of the Ehalakasa workshops, and many more. My mind, I can't get my mind to be able to.
Okay, that's great.
See for now.
I will see forward.
Yes, so if you want Ehalakasa in your school, please let's discuss backstage, and we'll make it happen, and we'll be glad. Okay. Yeah, man. And I see Miss Bonkwa on the call tonight, Charlie. Super amazing poet. She's one of my favorites, no joke. Yeah, this piece of hers, they don't write stories about women like her. Charlie. She's super amazing, and glad to see her tonight. I see another brother also connecting. It's been connecting since 1957, but we hope to have it connected eventually. Okay, so let's have Ian. Yo, Ian, what's up? Ian just laugh for them. Ian, unmute the left part.
Good.
You are shy. Okay. Yo, Ian.
Not shy.
No, it's Bonko who says she's shy. So after Ian, we'll have Bonko also share some few words with us. Ian, Afi.
Oh, I should share right now.
No. I don't know. It's Bonko will share with us, but then I wanted to ask your perspective of how far things have gone with Ehalakasa, the online talk party, the whole movement, and what you think can be done to improve the activities of the family.
Well, talk party we have done very well with talk party, entertaining ourselves and meeting new people. What I'll say we can do is we should keep sharing it. We should keep introducing Ehalakasa to more people, to bring more people to the platform, so that it can be better and we can get more people to perform and impact on others' lives. Yeah, that's what I was can do.
Okay, nice. So for those who have not shared any piece, next week we'll be having an open house just like this one, so we can come and share again next week. All right, I wanted to call Humankind, but I'm afraid for his internet. If he opens if he unmutes, the whole
My
thing will
network
start up
is
for yes. So I beg.
My network is so good.
Yo, Bonkwa, the fancy girl. Bonkwa, the fancy girl. Kindly unmute. Somebody they connect to since Charlie, since. Okay, Sadat, you see, just joined us. Waiting, Sadat. Hey, Bonkwa, you too. Is that your network?
Yeah, I just joined. I believe I'm late. I'm late for tonight's program.
Oh no, Charlie. Tonight is a party. So anytime you join, yeah, Charlie, it's a fresh start for you. Akwa Sadat.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much, boss. Thank you
Nice
very
one.
much.
First time here?
Sure. This is my first time of joining Ehalakasa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. And who invited you? How did you find the link?
Actually, I was invited by Pat Hassan. His stage name is Leko, Saint Leko. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's actually my best friend.
Wow.
When it comes to poetry.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Yeah.
nice. And do you write as well? Are you a poet as well?
Exactly, sure. I'm a poet.
Oh, Charlie, and yeah, Akwaaba. I'm giving you a virtual handshake. So
thank you very much.
what we'll do with you is next week, I beg, prepare a piece and come share with us next week, if that'll be fine with you.
That would be great.
Yeah, because Charlie, any friend of Hassan is a firebrand. Hassan is a dragon on his own. So Charlie, any friend of Hassan, then you guys must be sharing similar fire. So I can't wait to hear from you. And thank you so much for responding to the call as well, Charlie.
Indeed. Thank you very much.
And the Ehalakasa family too. Nice. So that's our brother Yusuf. And I also see another gentleman, Andrews Yuenchi Jira, Charlie Akwaba, Bema. Bongo the fancy girl. Yes, back to you. Charlie Otiden.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. I couldn't hear myself.
Nice. Okay, so how has the year been for you as an artist, first of all? And how do you think Ehalakasa has fared in the year, and what do you think we can add up to spice it up the more?
Oh, okay. So for Ehalakasa has done so well. Ehalakasa has been able to adapt to the changes that is happening all around. With the incorporation of the Zoom meetings, Zoom online meetings, Zoom talk parties. Ehalakasa has done really, really well. I didn't think we could keep up, because when the whole thing started, a lot of people joined. And then as time went on, people kept falling back. You can join the meeting and then it'll be like just 10 people. But when we started, it used to be like almost 30 people. And then I for one felt short of that too, because of network issues and work. But wow, I don't know what to say, but Ehalakasa has done really, really well.
Charlie, and thank you so much for also being a very important part and a wonderful part of Ehalakasa.
Oh, I'm honored.
It's boys like you who keep shining the star of Ehalakasa wherever you go.
And it's all thanks to Ehalakasa. Ehalakasa gave me my first stage. So
nice one.
So thank you, Ehalakasa, for making Bonkwa.
Charlie, and thank you, Bonkwa, for letting live inside of you as well. All right, so next year we hope to do it better. coming stronger and all. Charlie, let's keep firing up. Today we've had Sadat joining the family. Charlie, it's wonderful. So we've had another growth. But I think with us in a talk party is, even if it's an audience of one, it feels like an audience of 1,000. That doesn't mean we shouldn't come. But even if, Charlie, we still get the party going. And thing is, the online has been more spiritual than we even thought it would be. So, and I'm glad every Friday we all come. Some of us come in and our spirits are down. But before the show ends, Charlie, we get uplifted. Yeah, we get uplifted. Wow. What's the early they talk for that? We get uplifted. So it's been moments of healing, and it's all because of the synergy, because we all come together to share our energies, irrespective of proximity. But it's been super, 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 super beautiful. Oh, Charlie, all too soon. It's past 7, and we have to close. We have to end the call. But then let's do this again next week. But before we leave, where is my super amazing co-host? Yes, and Ifumwa has been phenomenal.